Still on the series, how well do you know your spouse? We're going to be concluding today on the main issue. Today, we're going to talk about how you can help your wife to look good always. The desire of every woman is to look good, to continue to dazzle her husband, to make him tell her how beautiful she is, that she looks as beautiful as she was the first time he met her. Is this possible? Well, depending on the angle you're looking at it, because the tear and wear of childbearing, menstruation, um, chores, work, and all the stress around may not permit her to remain as she was in the beginning. But you have a role to play in making her feel good always, in making her look her best always. Because let me tell you the truth, most times women get tired to the point that they can't even look good by themselves. They need um, some motivation from outside to pop up that desire in them. Else, they are just carried away with stuffs around them and they are just so normal with the way they keep looking. So, how can you be of help to her? I remember one of those sermons preached by blessed memory Miles Monroe. He said, cultivate your wife. How do you cultivate your wife? Is she a farmland? Well, she is not a farmland, but you can cultivate her. You can make her look good. You can make her look better, even than you met her. It is your duty, it is your responsibility. So, what are those things that you can do to ensure that she does not feel out of place? You still see her as the beautiful little girl you married several years ago, and you're still adoring her, the way you did the first time you set your eyes on her. Number one, don't complain, rather, compliment her. Some men take to complain how their wife had turned out because um, changes are taking place in her life. Flabby breasts, bulgy tummy, saggy body, and all those things, draggy eyes. Well, it is not her fault. She did all this to make you a complete man and for your own happiness. She carried your children in her womb, had your gene in her womb. And then you don't expect the stretch the baby had given for the baby bump to come and then just go like that. Well, we don't have bodies differ. There are some people that are blessed with, returning factor, to status quo. What if your wife is not that? You don't have to complain, rather compliment her. You're looking good. I wish you could look better. Then you're spurring her, you're encouraging her, you're motivating her to look better than she's looking. Um, it will pleasure her rather than you condemning her. When you condemn her, you reduce her self-esteem. You make her to feel worthless within herself. You make her not to feel so much wanted. And if her husband does not want her, in her mind, who else will want me? So you mustn't be the complaining, the nagging type about the way she looks now. But you can help. What is gym doing? Or what is exercise doing? You can take a walk, you can jog with her, you can even buy a treadmill for her in the house. Encourage her to do all these things. It is on the long run to your advantage. When you go out with a cute baby as your wife, people will compliment you. It's it that you are doing a good job. See? So all these things boils down to us too. Number two, be her dressing mirror. Maybe you don't like what she's wearing. Maybe you don't like the way she dressed. Then no fault. Just ensure that you check her up and check her out before you people go out. babe, I don't like this thing that you're wearing. I don't like this shoe. I don't like this scarf. I don't like this blouse. Check her wardrobe. You can use this. As a matter of fact, on Saturday, you get ready what she's going to wear on Sunday. You make it your responsibility. You're like, it's not that you don't have what to do. You're doing it to enhance her, to make her look good. And when she looks good, she makes you happy. So on the long run, we are all interwoven. This thing is interwoven. You make her happy, she makes you happy. Furthermore, you have to stop being a hypocrite. Most men are guilty of this. Some men tell their wife, don't put on lipstick. No hair. You have to be weaving your hair. And they go to office and be chasing babes with lipstick, with long hair. They will even be the one to buy the weave for these ladies. Are you not a hypocrite? Why are you doing that? You just want the woman subjected, dejected, and just, like that. You have married her, then she remains on a platonic ground, just like that, not living, barely existing. You have to stop that if you are guilty of this. Allow your wife to. If you're seeing some things outside that you're admiring, why don't you replicate that in your wife? If you see hair that you love outside and you're admiring it on these people, please ask them, where did you get this? It does no harm. Then you go, you buy it. I've seen men, do this. When they see things on other ladies, they go to them. I like this thing, it will fit my wife. Can you get it for me? Or where did you get it? They go, the extra mile to go get this for their wives. You can do the same. You can do the same. Make her look good. It is, it is it beautifies your home. She is your treasure. She is your heart. She is your love. So when you see things that you like on others, replicate it rather than chasing after those ones. Rather than wasting money, wasting resources, doing things that is not right, and then bringing nonsense to your home. So you must stop being a hypocrite. And you must allow her to express herself the way she wants when it comes to her dressing. Men, if you want today, you go to Baba. You say, Baba, shave my head. Koriamolo. The woman does not have a say in the way you cut your hair. But you want to be the one to dictate. I'm not against it. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's right. But sometimes the woman too want to change her looks. Probably she wants a low cut. She wants to change the style she made before. She wants to stop making two hands. She wants to do weaving this time around, or she wants to fix her hair, or she wants to go on a dreadlock for a change. Please, for me, or my own opinion, I don't know about others. I think she should be allowed to express herself, to explore, to see what will make her look beautiful. One thing about women aging is change of look will be better, to make them feel younger. If the woman is used to long hair, weaving, fixing, and stuff like that, it won't do any harm to go on low cut just for the change. It makes her look youthful than she would have ordinarily with all the normal things she has been doing. So allow her to explore so that she can, feel good. No harm in exploring. She can always go back to whatever pleases you, with time. Love and celebrate her among your friends and family. Don't be the type that talks down on your wife and among your peers. It makes her look odd and out of place when she is among these people. It is your responsibility to enhance her. Talk good of her. Let people see the better part of your wife. Even when she has other things that you're covering, it's better you cover it, with people. Talk it amongst yourself, but praise her in the midst of people. It is a good thing, and it will make also buy her the things that you feel that will make her look good. Did you, just like I said earlier on, did you see a Brazilian wig that is good on somebody and you think it's going to be good on your wife? Don't hesitate to get it for her. Or you saw a pencil shoe or a jeans trouser or whatever it is, even if it's pants or bra, and you know it's going to look good on your wife. The other day, someone was selling, some commodities in my office, and a guy came and said, "I want to buy a bra for my wife," and I looked, I like, oh, I like this. Yes, be the type that always do something good, for your wife. It makes her feel special, and when she feels special, she will look good for you. The dressing, the looks, the makeup and everything she's doing everything for you. So you must learn to do all these things so that you can, you know, add your own, part to make her look good and feel good always. When you see that there's something going wrong in her, I've said this before, you see her tummy and you don't like it, or you see her skin is going darker and you don't like it, there is remedy. You can always do one thing or the other to change the narratives. Get her a cream or ask her to get the cream she will use to tone her a bit to your taste so that you won't be choking eye in some other things that is not your business. All your business is your wife. So you see, do things that will make her look beautiful so that she can always compliment you always. If her tummy is too big, register her in a gym or encourage her to do exercise. It will benefit both of you on the long run. Finally, is she lacking behind academically? Do you think you are advancing and she's not making any move? Don't keep quiet. Don't say it to yourself that, it's her response, it's her own. Now she know. No, you should always strive to pull her along as you're growing. What was obtainable in those days, you know, as our those days as people were advancing, they go to the village to marry wives. They married wives that did not go to school. So they never assume or they never envisage where they were going to get to. And on the long run, most of these people, they they get to, the position where they have to be presenting their wives. As you see it, because they married women from the village, these women may not be presentable enough, to their colleagues. So majority of them now forced to marry second wife. Don't find yourself in that situation. As you're growing, grow along with her. Does she have just one degree? Help her to get a master's. Help her to do even if PhD. After all, the certificate is going to carry your name, and it is your pride and joy on the long run that you have helped to cultivate, someone's daughter that was given to you as a lover and as a wife, as a companion and as a friend. And the joy and happiness, rests on you, and it is all yours on the long run. In conclusion, when Miles Monroe said, "Cultivate your wife," what it meant is sow seeds in her life that will make her to be better than what she was when she came into your life. Until I come your way again next time, I'm Maggie.